In this video, I'll be going over some of the routines in the Chainage function in MicroSurveyCAD. So you can find it under MS Annotate, and under Tools, we'll have the Chainage command right here. You can also access it by just running the command called Chainage. So in this case, we're going to do the Chainage on the center line of this road here. You can see I have this road broken up into 3 segments. I have a line, an arc, and then another line. So now I have densities I want to work with. I'll just right click or enter. So these are some of the settings I have set here, and we'll just go over what they do. So the starting station, that's going to be the station that we start with here. So I'm at 10 plus 0, 0, but we can also change that number in here. So for example, if I'll type in 5,000 and then press the regenerate button, now we're at 50 plus 0, 0 meters. And we can also customize on how that value shows up. If we have this station first, or we can even change the text height. So if you change this to 50, for example, and then regenerate, you'll have smaller labels there. You can also change the interval. So right now I have it set to do an interval at every 50 meters to put a label, and then every 5 meters it puts an intermediate one in here. So if I also change this to 20, for example, and then regenerate, now it's at every 20 meters we have a station label, and we still have the every 5 meters here. There's also a function for setting up for key points. So for example, we have set up here, so this is at the beginning of the arc. And over here lines up with the end of the arc. As you can see, we also have a deflection here, so that's that label deflections. So I check that off. It'll show just the stations. If I turn that on, we'll have deflections in here. We can also go into station setup and just specify how we want our numbers shown. For example, if we want a format like that, or if we were by chance working in feet, we can do that. And it'll change your labels for your stations here. You can also have it do key points. So that's why it's labeled in the start and the end point there. We also can do on specific points. So if I also check that on, generate, you'll see that now it's just prompting me for me to select a point. So if I were to select a point around here, it'll put a station on that point. And then you can just right click or enter, and you go back into your settings here. You can also do offset of the station labels. So if you do that, so this is because we have specified some points. So I'll just undo that point there. You can see now we have labels for left and right. And it's prompting me for me to select that point again. I'll just select the point there. I'll just turn that off for now. But if you also want to do an offset at selected points, you can turn that on. And it'll label it there. And now you can see it has the station there. Notice how it also doesn't have the offset left and right. That's because I selected a point. So I just selected a point off to the side there, and it's doing an offset of that 0.25 feet. Also do deflection offsets. So if I generate that, I'll just undo that point there just to show. We got our deflection angle in there now as well. Once we are satisfied with all our settings here, you can just regenerate one more time. And I just want to make sure, well, I'm not going to be doing any selected points. I'll just do the key points there. And once we're done, we just press OK. And now all the labels are in our drawing. So they're all individual labels here. So you can change this layers or colors or anything like that if you so choose. So that's a quick rundown of how to use the Chainage routine in MicroSurveyCAD.